Oh my God.
Primal scream.
I think we need to do a primal scream. God, man.
We need superfood.
Help!
Oh, it's enough to make you want to tear your hair right out.
It is just, it's the little things like my favorite Dijon mustard from the honeymoon.
I know. We got to find joy wherever we can.
Wherever you can. Wherever you can. Oh my God. But this, I was telling you earlier, and I want to share with Corona Kitchen. Okay, so does anybody have one of these scraper things? They are insane.
I know. They're so great. I wish Panina told us about that.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay, so Panina Meisels, of course, knows everything about this kind of stuff.
Yeah.
Well, anyway, my favorite organic French Dijon from De Louis, France. I scraped out every single solitary molecule.
She's not kidding. She's been scraping for the last 15 minutes.
I've been scraping, but I got enough to make the vinaigrette.
This is what you do when you're under duress. You scrape mustard bottles.
You scrape out whatever you can get.
Oh my God. Oh God. Okay. Yes. Welcome to Fiddle While Rope Burns. Thank you, Kelly. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Everybody take a deep breath. Woo! Put those shoulders back and down. Yeah. This is the Corona Kitchen self-care edition.
Yeah, right. Oh my God. Pet my cat.
Do whatever you can, people. If capers make you happy, then that's what you do.
That's it. I love capers. I like the giant ones too sometimes.
I love them all. And I love those caper berries that you can put in a martini. Yes. Yum.
Yeah. Ooh, martini.
That reminds me. That would be good tonight with this.
Oh my God.
That would be really.
Yes. I'm having a bland cup of tea, but the martini is sounding good.
I'm having some coconut water with pineapple for some reason.
Hydrate. It's really important. It's really important.
Anyway.
Okay. So you did a great thing. You should tell the peeps what you did about the reproductive.
Okay. Yes. Okay. So.
And it did not get taken down on Facebook yet.
Oh, good. So there was a site from the government called reproductiverights.gov during the Biden administration. I think within 24 hours, the Trump administration, it took it down. It just vanished. And in that place had all this just key information for women across the country. So it vanished. So this company, the Skim, SKIMM, they just relaunched it, and the website is reproductiverights.gov.com. So they just repurposed it cleverly, and they have all the information that any woman would need about anything. Reproductive health care, doctors, just chock full of like the best info and phone numbers and all kinds of stuff. So anyway, that made me happy for a glimmer of a moment.
Yeah, I know. The thing is, we're going to have to be doing all kinds of things like that. Like I'm educating myself on, because we live in a blue place, what you have to do to help people, because we're going to get targeted here with ICE. And what is legal for you to do and what isn't. I'm posting it on Blue Sky, which is mostly where I am these days, in case you need to know anybody out there. That's more where I am than any place else. So
I was talking to a friend that is working in a OBGYN office here, and so many people from Texas are coming here for care.
Yes.
It's really unbelievable. And anyways, these are the times we're in, and we got to get the information that's good. And the cleverness that if you want to see it, it's still on my Instagram story. It's still up there and on Blue Sky. I made this video that has all the stuff. If you can't find it, just go to my thing and you can find it.
Yeah. I'm going to repost it on Blue Sky, where I just found out I'm part of one of the Democracy Daredevil team people.
Because that's what you do.
Yeah, I'm a little bit daredevil-y. Let's just say that, because my new hashtag is Trump is a terrorist.
There you go. No disagreement there.
Okay.
Well, so what do we always do on Corona Kitchen in these times of great stress? We make amazing.
We eat potatoes.
Potatoes and warm comfort food. Well, I don't know about you, Debriana, but potato salad was a huge part of my mom's repertoire, and she would make it not your classic American mayonnaise. It would be, olive oil with a vinaigrette, with fresh herbs, warm with bacon, like I'm going to make today. Or, she would never make the American kind, but we called it German potato.
Yes, we used to call it German potato salad. We're not doing that now.
We're not going to call it that. But,
nothing. The German people are great. It's just that it's
nothing wrong with the German people.
We're having an issue right now.
Yeah, the history.
Yeah, and we just need to call it warm potato salad for now.
It's also, I have to add, back to politics for 1 second. It's so annoying to hear the muskrat say things like, that we have to get past, or the Germans have to get past, their past and their history. And it's like, no, we need to study it. We need to not make this happen.
He's making it sound like we're making the kids be all guilty about what their grandparents did.
Excuse me. Learn from it. And today, I think, is the 80th anniversary of the Holocaust.
80th. Yeah.
Or and the Remembrance Day. And it's just like, he wants to erase, and that is not the point.
No, that's a rewriting of history. We're not doing it. So we're making potato salad.
We're making potato salad. Anyway, this is going to be so tasty, and it's so easy. It's just the combination of flavors. And again, with almost everything we do on the show, the sky's the limit of how you want to make the flavors. I'm doing it this way, but you can do it any way you want. So basically what you do to start, and I've already done this.
Your mise en place.
Can you even believe it? So what I did was, the first thing I did was fry up some bacon.
Oh, yay. Get out of it.
So I did about 10 strips. I would say 6 to 10 strips, depending on your bacon, or if you want to do turkey bacon, you want to do fake and bacon. Up to you. I did real.
Yeah. Thank you, pig. I love pork.
And the house smells so good when you do that. And then I took 3 pounds of baby potatoes, and I sliced them into the bite size that you want, right? And it's really easy to cook these. I took my little Dutch oven, filled it with cold water, okay? Salted it, put in the sliced potatoes, and made sure the water, was covering them, like I would say like an inch or two. And it has to be cold to start, and then very salted, maybe like 3 or 4 good, heapings of salt. And then you just bring it to a boil, and then turn it off and let it, simmer after it reaches a boil for like 5 to 10 minutes. And then you just let it cool, and you drain it, and you have like the perfect bite of soft potato, and it's not too much, not too much heat so they disintegrate. It's really a perfect sort of cook on them. So
okay, yay.
And so they're drained now, and they're still very warm, and they're sitting to the side with the bacon.
Nice.
And then the next thing you're gonna do is you're gonna make some eggs. So I decided to hard boil these eggs. I did 2. You could do 4 if you have more people. But I did 2, and I'm gonna slice them on top of the big.
Oh, okay, cool.
And I'm gonna put everything out, and then I'm gonna drizzle it on everything, but you could toss it. You can do it however you want to do it. And you could make deviled eggs. I mean, I'm just gonna make regular with like, I'm gonna probably put some of this like silk chili and some,
Nice.
Sea salt. And so those are the three main components: bacon, potato, egg, hard-boiled egg. Okay. And then now all you have to do is make the vinaigrette, and you're going to eat it. You're going to eat it warm. And there isn't any dairy other than the egg, but the egg is cooked. So you can have it warm. It can be this warm salad. It's not like you have warm mayonnaise or something like that.
Right. Yeah.
So you're totally fine there. And the ingredients that we're going to use are fresh dill, fresh green onion. I'm going to put in some capers.
Oh, nice.
I'm doing Dijon, red wine vinegar, salt and pepper, and a entire shallot, which I'm going to chop right now. And I've decided also to take about a tablespoon of finely chopped jalapeno because I wanted to have a little kick.
Yes.
But I'm going to chop right now. What I have is I'm going to tell you the amount. So I just get a big, thing to put everything in. And basically the first thing is 3 tablespoons of olive oil, 2 tablespoons of Dijon mustard, 2 tablespoons of red wine vinegar, 1 entire shallot minced, 2 tablespoons of chopped green onion, 3 tablespoons of fresh dill, finely chopped, and then you have your eggs. And I'm going to put some capers in. That's it. So right now I'm just going to be chopping shallots while we talk.
Okay. So you could have made the dressing ahead of time and let it all.
Yes.
Yeah.
And I'm not going to be able to eat dinner for like another hour. So I'm going to make this dressing now and let it sit. But ideally, it'd be great even if you made it the day before even.
Yeah.
We were talking about that.
Yeah. Then it just really, it'll kind of soften the shallots, and all those flavors will meld together.
Yeah. And I'm going to really mince these. I'm going to really, really finely chop these shallots.
Okay. That looks like a beautiful shallot.
It is nice. It is a nice one.
Well, I'm glad we can still get shallots because today there were no eggs.
So I send Brianna a photo, 0 eggs in the egg section. Zip.
Yeah. Well, I guess that's one way of keeping the price down. Just don't have them.
Oh my
Bless
God.
you. Thank you.
Yeah, it's just kind of, I had already bought eggs, so I didn't need them. So I was happy that I had them already, but I was shocked.
Yeah, no, I know. It's crazy town. Things are crazy town.
It is crazy town.
So what else are you guys going to have with that? Anything or?
I probably, you could do some kind of chicken, I guess, or something. But because there's the hard-boiled eggs, I'm probably just going to toast some sourdough and maybe even, have that with it. Or I don't know. Like I'm good. This is a good enough dinner for me.
Yeah. Oh,
the bacon and everything.
Strout saying the co-op had eggs today. Yeah, it's weird where you're finding eggs. Like I have, when somebody hasn't had them, I've found them at Smith's. But it's weird that we're having to have the discussion about where you can find eggs.
Well, remember last time we had a pandemic, not that we have one right now, but last time we had Trump, we couldn't find.
Not that we know of.
We couldn't find a lot of things, remember?
Yeah. Yep. Yeah, it's not that we know of, but So hey, hi Sean. Nice to see you. So are you're saying, and I would prefer this to a nice strong Dijon mustard yeah.
There's nothing better than Dijon mustard. I swear to God, I could eat a Dijon popsicle. I love it. and when I say I got everything out, I mean, I got
She has nothing left.
But the flavor, there's something about, and you said you've made mustard before. I'd love to see you and to learn how to do that on the show.
I used to do it all the time. It's very sharp. That's why I like it.
It's just so good when it's good, and it flavors everything so well, you know.
Wow, that's great. 8 to 10 eggs a day. That's incredible.
Is that Sean?
Yeah, but she has 14 baby girls.
Oh my God, that's amazing. Well, Debriana, tell everybody what we were going to do with the pod. We're planning already.
Yeah, we're pulling together groups of people. We're definitely trying to check in with each other daily to make sure we're all okay, because we are in a place where they're targeting, because we're a blue place, and it's very easy. If you could be just sitting in a restaurant and get swept up in a raid. So it's important to know your rights. It's important to know that your people know where you are.
Yeah.
And then we're also organizing it according to food, like who has chickens, who's going to grow what in the summer. I just was fortunate enough, thank you, Panina, to get a dehydrator. So I'll be dehydrating things, so I can trade, dehydrated fruit for something you might be growing. And we're all planning it now. And if I, can offer anybody some advice, I'd be saying, make sure you have toilet paper, make sure you have canned stuff like beans and rice, and get it together now, because this could get really dark.
And I don't think that this is alarmist. We're really calm. It's just last time wasn't great, and this time seems times 100. So, we're just being smart.
Yeah.
So I'm putting this in the.
Thank you. Yes, smart. Yes. And because of the tariffs are real.
Yeah.
And if that happens, think the prices are going to go through the roof. So it's just, being prepared now is only going to, help. And it's food. So eventually, even if it never happens, and I would pray that it doesn't.
Right. Of course.
We all just, so your pantry's full, whatever.
I mean, like I was thinking about coffee today, and I really like Colombian coffee.
Oh no.
And I don't know, I don't want any of these horrendous things to happen, but I also don't want to be not prepared.
Oh my God. Can you imagine a nation without coffee?
Oh, that would not be pretty. No, it would not.
No, that wouldn't be good.
Now I'm chopping up fresh jalapeno.
So how many do you think this is going to feed? How many potatoes?
This is probably for 4 people, even though we're only 2. And
so how many, do you know how many pounds of potatoes you did?
3 pounds.
Okay. And
I'm going to have this for lunch tomorrow, because it's going to be the flavors are going to be so commingled and so good.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, nice. So here,
it's gluten-free,
I
guess, Debriana. I'm making something gluten-free.
You are. And, we should talk now, I guess, since we're talking about, survival skills. Let's look at those green onions and tell people how they can regrow the onion from the onion.
This is my favorite thing. Okay, so definitely buy organic if you can. So all you do is, I've been doing this since we started Corona Kitchen.
Yeah, me too. Celery, all kinds of stuff.
Green onion down to like here, so you have this little top stub hanging out, and these are roots. And so you can just plant it in any windowsill that gets sun in your house.
Yep.
And it will regenerate. It's amazing.
There, you buy something once and you have it for a while. Yeah. You can do that with the bottom of an onion. Usually, if you have the little roots, you can see those on the bottom of an onion. I will put mine on top of a jar, like, so that it doesn't fall in. And eventually the roots will go into the water and revive themselves, and you can replant that. There's so many things. Celery, my celery's in the yard.
The celery, lettuce you could do in a windowsill.
Yep.
You gave me the most amazing garlic last summer, like just the best like heirloom garlic. And it is growing the garlic. What do you call them? The greens. What's it called?
Yeah, the scapes, garlic scapes.
Yeah, I mean the scapes, and they don't stop. They don't stop.
Yeah.
And they're really wonderful flavor.
Yeah, so it's fun. We can share those things. I'm happy for if anybody else has an idea about how to regenerate from a plant and from a vegetable that you already have. I mean, it's crazy how you can do that. Nature, it's a miracle.
It's so fun with seeds too. Like I have these Swiss chard seeds from my grandma that I saved, and my cousin has them, and she and my cousin Peter have just the most amazing prolific garden. We've been to it on the show. I don't know. It was like episode 79.
Right.
And you know, they have this great garden and they save their seeds. They have their own seed bank. So if you need seeds.
Yeah, I know. I save a lot of seeds. It's amazing. Inside a pepper, as long as you have an organic one, because you don't know what's been GMO'd out. You
don't want the GMO one. Yeah.
But the seeds inside of a pepper that you buy from the store they all grow. The tomatoes, strawberry, all of it. It's crazy.
Now, of course, I'm doing my favorite flour of salt. So I'm going to put this and some pepper in there. But you can, this is the time to use a cool flavored salt. Like, I don't know. Who do I know who has that? Holly's Home Grown. But there's so many wonderful salt companies out there with all these different, and you can make your own, and it's fun.
Yeah, it's totally fun. It's totally fun. It's for me, it's always a creative space.
Yes.
So now you're adding pepper, fresh ground pepper.
And now I'm going to chop the dill. See, this is just a kind of a chopping show, but
we're hanging out and chopping.
4 tablespoons of this. So, because potatoes need dill. When you do this salad, it's important. And oh my God, it smells so good.
See, now here's where I would deviate because I'm not a dill lover.
Oh, you don't love dill? Okay.
No, I would do parsley and probably the top of a fennel, like the fennel fronds.
I've done that too. And you definitely want to take them off the stalk so you don't get this big chunky thing of dill in your mouth.
Mm-hmm. You can do tarragon too. French tarragon.
Oh yeah, awesome. You can do tarragon. All the fresh herbs go well with potatoes, really. But yeah, I mean, I've got just a completely. I mean, I love dill. Of course, I don't like it over dilly, if that's even a word. But
that's
just
a technical
the right amount is wonderful. Yeah.
Over dilly.
Over dilly. Don't dilly dally.
I'm an over dillier.
Don't over dill it. Anyway.
Oh my God. So what do you think you're going to do? Like 2 tablespoons or something? What are you doing?
I am going to do 3 tablespoons of fresh chopped dill. So I'm just kind of, you know how we do. We just eyeball it. Like, I think this is going to make 3 tablespoons. And then I'm going to do 2 tablespoons of chopped green onion.
Okay. Nice. Yeah. This is my husband's cocktail. I had to take it away from May, my little kitten. She thinks she should drink it.
It's water. It's just water.
Well, what kind of cocktail is it?
It's just water.
Oh, I thought he was having a cocktail. No, it's water.
Oh, I see.
I need it. Usually this time he is having a cocktail.
Okay, so I'm just eyeballing what I think is going to be 3 tablespoons, and I'm telling you, I bet I'm right on. I have a way of doing this. I don't know what it is. I know our publisher didn't believe us when we thought we could do that, but we can.
Oh, that's excellent. Thank you. There's a book on regrowing vegetables that Sean's sending us a link to.
Oh, nice.
Thank you. Yeah, it's super fun.
It's really fun. And, and then you can share and you can give people
we're figuring out that. Yeah, you can do it in just pots on your, patio or.
Yeah. You don't have to have a major garden at all. You could be an apartment.
Yeah.
Now watch. I'm just going to test this out to see if I did it. Okay. One.
Okay. Two.
Looking pretty close. Pretty close.
Close enough for Corona Kitchen.
Okay. All right. Yeah.
Okay, eyeball girl.
I can do it. All right, here we go with the green onion. All right, I'm gonna try to see if I can make 2 tablespoons of that happen. Let's see. I'm gonna make them really small. Yeah, that's probably about it. Okay.
That it's so cool to and the other thing is I'm watching you put that in a glass of water. That's a great way to store in the refrigerator a bunch of parsley or a bunch of cilantro. It lasts so much longer if you put that in a glass of water in the refrigerator than it does if you just put it in the vegetable bin.
Yep. You know what I've been doing lately, but I just wore out its welcome is there's that company, I forget what it's called. Is it Gotham Greens or wherever they make the beautiful butter lettuce, organic?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And I just chop off the part that still has the root and put it in a glass of water, and it makes another lettuce.
And then if you let that go over the summer, you get seeds.
That's right.
It's so crazy.
All these things we're talking about, you can do in your window, you know?
Yeah, that's a good window thing. Because lettuce doesn't like a ton of sun, so it actually it's good in the window. Yeah, go. And then there's bacon.
And then we got the bacon.
We can't regrow bacon, or we would.
Oh my God. I mean, I have to say, okay, so this is about 2.5, but that's okay. I have to say that, I mean, that's just something I just don't know if I can give up certain pork products.
No, it's not going to go well.
I know. Okay,
I'm just hoping we can get them.
Okay, so, and then capers, probably going to do 2 tablespoons of capers.
Okay.
I don't want it to be overly capery, but so I'm just mixing this. And it's interesting. It's not that oily. So what I think I'm going to do is when I put the potatoes in a bowl, I'm just going to drizzle olive oil and a few splashes of the vinegar. Mm-hmm. Then I'm going to put this thing on again, all this beautiful mixture that I just made with the capers, salt and pepper it again to taste, just to see, to make sure. Mm-hmm. And put in the bacon, and it's going to be tasty. And slice the eggs. Oh, yeah.
As we say. Yeah. That sounds delish.
I know. Do you have any secrets for getting the shell off?
Yeah. God, I usually run them under cold water, and that helps.
Yeah, that's what you do. Okay, so I'm not going to do that right now.
Yeah.
But
yes. But thank you for your lovely recipe, and post the picture. We are figuring out what we're going to do about Facebook, because it's getting a little toxic over there, and it's also getting toxic on Instagram. There will be a new version of Instagram called Flash, and that's coming out through Blue Sky. And we are, I think, going to be moving a lot of stuff over to Substack. So please like us and follow us on YouTube, because we're going to stay there, and that will help us keep our group together. But if Facebook goes any more cray-cray than it is, it's going to be a shame, but we're going to have to.
I mean, as everybody knows, Debrianna and I don't do well with toxic masculinity. We don't do well with it. So.
No, and this being forced to follow, Trump and Vance, and not being able to disconnect from that. Some people have had that issue. I've heard other people trying to post things about what's going on, and it's gotten pulled down. So you know, we're in a new frontier, people.
Yeah, but we're gonna give you the heads up. Don't worry. If we, right before the cutoff.
Yeah.
It's not yet, but we will be doing
Not yet,
it.
but we're getting there. So just stay with us, and we're moving on into the future.
Yeah. And I look forward to Debriana's first article on the Substack. Mine will be the second.
Yes. Yeah, that's what we're doing. And yes, we're both on Blue Sky, Sean. Find us.
I have Sean.
Yeah,
I really like Blue Sky. I feel like it's like clean.
Yeah, no, so far so good.
So far so good. Yeah.
So far so good.
Yeah, it's nice.
I'll find you over there. Thank you, Sean. Yeah.
Everybody, please take care. Love one another.
Lots of warm potato salad.
I'm making the warm potato salad. I can't tell you how much I love it. But it's going to be super tasty, and I will post a photo.
Okay, thank you. Thanks, everybody. We'll see you next week.